My dad was a minister, and I had a member, and he had members that used to come to our house to visit several times. Named Mr. Bullock. One day, he came by when my dad wasn't home. I answered the door. Although I told him my dad was not home, he said, "Okay, can I come in for a few minutes?" I didn't know what to say, so I moved back away from the door into the hallway, and he stepped in and closed the door. Once he was in the house, he put his hands into his pocket, and he pulled a handful of money out. I looked at the money, and he said, "Here," and handed me the money. As I was reaching for it, I thought he was going to tell me to give it to my dad. But instead, he said, "Take this. It's for you." By then, my hands was holding the money, and his hand was holding my breast, saying, "Just don't tell your dad about this, and I will give you more the next time." And I was shocked, scared, embarrassed, and mad. I broke away from his touch, ran upstairs screaming to the bathroom, and locked the door. I was crying hysterically when I thought I heard him closing the front door and heard his car start up and leave. I stayed on the floor of that bathroom, hiding in the corner behind the towels for what seemed forever, before I realized I still had the money in my hand. What was I going to tell my father? Trying to put what had just happened to words that I didn't want to repeat. To no one, scared it might happen again. Did he think I was okay because I took the money? I stayed silent until I saw him years later at my aunt's married funeral. He was older and I was grown. I approached him with my husband and asked him, why did you do that to a kid? He denied it and told me I must have been talking about his brother. But it was him, and he knew it. It was him. I should have told my father. I'm sorry that I didn't intend to cry when I read this, but it happened to me. And it's happening to a whole lot of young kids that's scared to tell, don't know how to tell, because first of all, they want to give you so much stuff to shut your mouth up. And then
It was years and years before I could even remember, take it out my mind. But the moment I saw him, I was a grown woman. I was married to my husband. We're at a funeral. And when I seen him, all I could tell my husband, I got to say something to him. He know that was wrong. So protect your kids. Talk to your kids. Especially talk to them about being around other people when you're not there. And how to stay safe. Sorry for being so emotional, and I didn't have to take it there, but this is going to end my day. Sorry.